I'm going to show you how to power level armor in Oblivion. You are, of course, going to need some magic skills and the ability to create spells. In addition to that, you are also going to need access to spell creation. Of course, you will also need a repair hammer, but you can get those from pretty much every city. Should be fairly common as you're going around. To start with, head on over to the Skingrad Mages Guild, where you can purchase the Disintegrate Weapon and Disintegrate Armor spells. Once we have those, what we need to do is go to a spell creation stand. In case you don't know, you can either unlock this through the Mages Guild, or you can use the Frostcrag Spire. You can buy candles from the Imperial Marketplace. I'll leave you guys to Google how you get that set up if you need to do so. Once you have access to an altar of spell making, then what we need to do, and probably the best way, is to use armor, but weapon will work as well. We go ahead, we put armor in here, and we're going to cast this on self. The higher level of this you can cast, obviously the faster this is going to be, but depending on your skill level, it doesn't really matter. Just do whatever it is that you are able to use for your specific character. If you happen to be an Atronach, telekinesis does work for this. So if you have 100% spell absorption, if you make it so that telekinesis is the highest cost on the spell, so you can see this would be 45. If I cost myself 46 worth of telekinesis, making this something like 93, my character will actually reabsorb the mana, thereby allowing us to cycle this just like anybody else. Additionally, to make this easier, you want to make yourself a second spell, and that is going to be Fortify Skill. We're going to Fortify Armorer by 100 on self as well. And this is actually very cheap, as you can see. It only costs 59 for 1 second of it. A little bit more if you want to feel a little bit comfortable. But once you have those two spells, call them something pretty easy to remember. I already have mine, and I really don't want to have copies of those spells. So just to show you what this looks like in the menu, then we have my Fortify Armorer of 100 on self. If you're going to do this as a non-Atronach, you're going to Disintegrate Armor on self. If you're going to do this as an Atronach, it'll be on target because you've put telekinesis into it. And then here we have your Disintegrate Armor on self as a telekinesis spell. Put them into your quick selection so that you are able to do this quickly. And I just want to show you guys, my armor is currently at full. And what we're going to do is we're going to cast the Disintegrate Armor. And just to show you the start of this, we have a few pieces of armor that are starting to degrade, as you can see. And I'm just going to continue casting this at a wall until it all hits 0. With our armor broken, I just want to make sure that you guys can see, before we go ahead and repair all of this, that my armor skill is currently not at 76 right now. And I also want to point out that, you know, depending on the situation you're in, you may want to adjust which kind of pieces of armor you're repairing and everything else. Do this according to the skill level that you are at. Don't go breaking magic items, for example, if you haven't hit novice yet. Otherwise, you might have some problems. With all of our stuff broken, we're actually going to use the second spell now and use Fortify Armorer. 1 second's enough because as soon as we cast it, we are going to go back into the menu. We're going to find our repair hammer, and we're going to see now on the right-hand side that because we are over 100 armorer, it is in fact unbreakable, which means we can go ahead and repair everything and expect to see our armorer skill go up rather rapidly.